Now, the sad thing is the way the church is currently divided on the issue of Israel and supporting Israel, with the world's prevailing pressure and sentiment to be against Israel, pro-Palestinian, Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran, anybody else except Israel, that even within the church, those that are not taught a biblical perspective correctly from the Word of God are now standing actively against Israel and are swept up in this dark propaganda against Israel. And this has now led to things that happened recently again. Attack on Christians for Israel Center in the Netherlands highlights rising tension. Now, when you read that headline from the newspaper just there, the first thing you think is, migrants, Islamic migrants, they're attacking anything representing Israel again, and that must be what happened. Sadly not. Christians for Israel emphasized that its mission goes beyond supporting Israel, highlighting contributions to Palestinian aid and initiatives, fostering cooperation between Arab and Jewish communities in Israel. So they're clear on, they're not pro-Israel, anti-Palestinians, anti-everyone else. They're pro-people, but they're pro-Israel. And they want to foster cooperation between the groups, which is what we should be trying to do to create awareness of God's outlook on the situation. God wants Palestinians to turn to Jesus Christ. He's been giving them visions and dreams, and a lot of them have been turning to Jesus Christ. There is love for people here, and they're saying they're involved in that, actively involved in that. But because they are Christians supporting Israel, they're still getting attacked, even though they're doing all the good on this side too. There's not an imbalance in their approach, but they still get attacked just because of their stance on Israel. The Christians for Israel Center in Nijkerk, Netherlands, was the target of an attack on Monday morning, yesterday, raising tension ahead of an upcoming pro-Israel rally in Amsterdam. We are especially disheartened because this was carried out by other Christians. It is difficult to comprehend that they don't see the biblical truth that God is bringing his people back to their land, said Frank van Oort, Executive Director of Christians for Israel, Netherlands. So another Christian group is the ones responsible for attacking this Christian group. Christians against Christians. Exactly what the enemy wants. A house divided against itself. Protesters from Extinction Rebellion. Now again, I've been talking a lot lately about you will know them by their fruit. And the people that attack, even under the guise of being Christians or biblical, know them by their fruit. There's a way to do things, and there's a way to correct people that are in error with love and bring them back to restore them to the body. Not attacking in violence and to break down and destroy. Then you know which fruit you're dealing with and who it actually is that's attacking. So just looking at the names, the first name of the first group is Christians for Israel. Great name. The group that attacked them is Extinction Rebellion Justice Now Christian Collective. Extinction Rebellion. Anyway, the group claiming to support Palestinians stormed the building, defaced it with graffiti, and created a hostile environment for staff. Sounds very Christian to you. Good fruit. Slogans spray painted on the facade accused Christians for Israel of supporting genocide, being child murderers, and being complicit in events in Gaza. The attack disrupted the daily operations and left staff members shaken. Police arrived 20 minutes after the attack was reported, but took nearly 3 hours to disperse the demonstrators and restore order. No injuries reported, but the incident marks the latest in a troubling pattern of hostility. And this from so-called Christians against Christians. This is where we're at now. This is how late it is in the game. This is how far the anti-Semitism and the anti-Israel movement has come. That so-called Christian groups are attacking Christians, that the police can't disperse them for 3 whole hours. Christians, showing the light into the world. Pray for these people. Pray for those that were shaken by this event, that stand with Israel, that are doing great work with the Palestinians and trying to foster understanding between the groups. Pray for these misguided ones, whether they be true Christians or not, that they will realize biblically what they have done and seek to change their ways. Pray for all of them. They need Jesus. Shalom.